Hi everyone, it's Mike here. So don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video. It's Monday, 4 o'clock. I don't know where the day's gone. It's just been one of those days today. I've been up to my eyeballs in website orders. I've got a huge pile of orders to get out. I've had two largest parcels. It sound like Sean Connery. Parcels. Hello, Miss Moneypenny. Yeah, two large-ish parcels to get ready to go out in the post. And I've also got this lot to send out. So these are pre-orders. So if you're an angel, pre-orders for February stencils are going out in the post. Yay! So by the time you get to see this, you'll probably received it by now, because I don't think this video is going live until the 6th of February, and with any luck these will be winging their way across the Atlantic and also the North Sea to find their way home. So yeah, literally. Yeah, it's been one of those days. It's bitterly cold out there again today. I've already been out to the post office once, had to wrap up really warm. Hat, scarf, gloves, you name it.
Hey, by heck, it's parky out.
Really take your breath away kind of cold weather, but dry. I think it's too cold to snow, one of those days. So yeah, I'm just going to sit down now and start sticking labels on envelopes and start packing orders, make sure that everything goes out, make sure I put on the airmail stickers, which I did have here a second ago. Anyway, there they are. I don't know whether I'm coming or going, so that's it. I've got an itchy nose. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on because I've got lots and lots to do. It's 10:10 on Tuesday the 29th, and the bulb in the ceiling has just blown and tripped all of the lights in the house. Great stuff. So I've just had to go out and reset the fuse, flick it back on again, and try and find a replacement light bulb for the ceiling. I don't like the low energy light bulbs that you put in the ceiling, because they just take ages to actually warm up and give you the full brightness. If you walk into a room in the night time, in the dark, and flick on one of those low energy ones, you get this gloom to start off with, and then it gradually gets brighter and brighter and brighter. Can't be doing with that when you're walking into an office. As soon as I switch the light on, I want it to be completely bright. So trying to find a non-LED or a non-low energy bulb these days. Like the old-fashioned ones that just have, the argon or whatever it is, the inert gases in there with a filament. It's virtually impossible. Now this one has been in there for at least 3 to 4 years. And people tell you that they don't last as long as the low energy ones, whereas the low energy ones that we have in the lamps downstairs are blowing every 6 months or so. They just go. That's it. But these ones tend to last a lot longer. So I just think it's complete and utter nonsense, because the low energy halogen or the LED ones cost a phenomenal amount. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, I digress. More news on this new guy who's put an offer in the house. Sorry, that's the reason why the lights are on behind me and there's a great big halo around the back of my head. It's because I've had to put a very small low energy candle bulb in until we can get some decent light bulbs. Anyway, I digress. We've had more news back on this new guy who's put an offer in on the house. We've now heard back from the estate agent, who have checked out his finances. They've checked out his mortgage, what his situation is, what his chain situation is, and that kind of stuff. And we're a lot clearer now as to what his situation and how he can proceed, if you know what I mean. And it's all good. So we've formally accepted his offer today, which is cool. So, and we've also asked the estate agents to then notify our solicitors to re-prepare the contracts and that kind of stuff, which is going to cost a little bit more, but hey ho, so that we can get going and just try and get this house sold and moved out. I contacted the developers for our new house in Barnsley as well after I'd spoken to them, told them that we'd now agreed on a new sale. More than happy to wait for us. Very, very happy that we've got a new buyer and that things can now progress as normal. So they're really, really pleased too. So it's been one of those, whereas last week was kind of like bad news with a little bit of good news with Mum being able to get up and out. This week we're starting off on a more positive note because I also spoke to Mum this morning as well, and apparently the district nurse has said that when she comes back again on Friday, which we will know, and I'll let you know on Friday, if her leg is, hasn't got any worse, then that's it. She's going to discharge her. There's no need for her to come anymore, which is brilliant, which means Mum is then back to normal, which is cool. But like I said, I'll know more on Friday. I will be going to see Mum and Dad on Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening again as normal, so I'm sure there'll be a couple of updates tomorrow too. So that's it for me, unless anything else happens today, Tuesday. Nothing usually does. It's 10:30 in the morning on Wednesday the 29th, is it? Wednesday 30th of January. Oh dear me. So my plan this morning was to get up, get showered, dressed, go to the post office, take a little side detour to the barber's and have my hair cut, come back for lunch, have lunch with Ian, and then do a little bit of pottering backwards and forwards, and then go across to Mum's maybe a little bit earlier today than normal because the weather's not too good today. It has been snowing, it has been a really, really heavy frost this morning, and that was kind of like the plan. Anyway, I got up, made a drink, had a shower and everything, and as soon as I got out of the shower, Ian says, right, I'm taking the car and I'm going out, which kind of put the kibosh on all of my plans for this morning. So I've no idea what time he's coming back. He's gone through to a place called Weatherby to the printers to pick up some stuff that he's had printed from there. But what time is going to be coming back? It's anybody's guess. So instead of doing what I wanted to do this morning, I looked at the art journal page that I did last night, which was the monochrome one. I'm going to try and see if I can just, which was that one. So I did that monochrome page last night in the video, but I didn't do the other side of the page. It was just that one right hand side, and the left hand side of the page was just blank paper. So anyway, as I've been sat there looking at it this morning, I thought, oh, what the hell. So I've actually done the other side now. So it now matches. So, and that's what happens sometimes. You go back and you revisit at journal pages that you've done previously, and you might update, change a few bits, paint over completely if you don't like it, or just add to. That's the nature of art journaling. No art journal page is ever well and truly finished, because the possibility that you may actually get back in there and do something with it, like this one that I did as part of my Mojo Colour Theory series. That's quite bright actually. Oh, that's probably better. Has no quote or phrase on there. There's no border, there's nothing. So one of these days I'll probably sit down and do a border and maybe add a kind of phrase or a quote or something onto the page. The same with this blue one. There's no quote or phrase on there. So in a day when I'm not feeling in the mood to actually do any art journaling, I may just go back in and add to it. And that's, that's fine. It's more than acceptable to go back in and alter and change in that journal page, because, you know, that's just the nature of the beast. Anyway, so that's me for the morning. No more updates just yet on the house. No more updates yet on Mum, because I am obviously going through this afternoon to see Mum, so I don't know until I get there. But so far, all's quiet on the Western Front. Is it Halloween already? I've always loved that piece of music, although because of YouTube laws about copyright and all that kind of stuff, I can't really play more than 7 seconds. That was Dance Macabre by Camille Sanson. Usually Halloween one, but I really like it. I've always really liked it. They used it for the theme tune for a TV programme, Jonathan Creek, which was like a murder mystery kind of programme, which made it quite popular. But I've always liked it, even before then. So I might, just for this week, use it as my theme tune. If I remember. So as you've gathered, it's Wednesday, later on. It's almost just approaching 3:15, and I've already set off to go see Mum and Dad. The sun is quite low again, which is why I keep blinding myself. Traffic's fairly light. And all the frost and the ice that we had this morning seems to have mostly gone now. So that's a blessing. Hopefully it'll be an uneventful journey. So 5:40, Dad's come shopping tonight because Mum doesn't feel up to it. So he's just taking the shopping trolley, the cart, back. I did get a question about the word trolley the other day. Yes, so shopping trolley, shopping cart, same thing. So he's taking those back. I'm just warming the car up because it's still bitterly, bitterly cold. Has he got lost? There he is. I thought you'd got lost. So it's 8:05 on Thursday, the 31st of January, and as you can see, a very cold and frosty morning this morning. Defrosted the car, it's all white out, although it hasn't been snowing, but everywhere is white. All the cars, the grass, the paths, the roads, the walls, the roofs, everything is completely white over, but hasn't snowed, so just a really, really heavy frost. So it took a few minutes to defrost the car, as you saw. So now I'm on my way back to Leeds. Hopefully I should be back before 9:30. And that winter sun is very, very low, as you can probably see on my face. I'm driving right into it.
Well, we've both been busy today. I think it's Thursday, Mike.
Are you doing Ian Cam again?
I'm doing Ian Cam. Should it be the other way around?
Should be, but don't do it halfway through. You're fine.
Well, welcome to Ian Cam. I didn't know. I can see myself on the screen. That's all that matters to me. Well, we've both been busy today. I've been trying to work out how to do magnetic clasps for Mike's beautiful journals.
One behind on the shelf.
One behind you on the shelf. There we are.
because I can't work out how to do it.
You can't work out how to do it with my general many years in...
Lift the camera up a little bit closer then, because they don't want to look up your nostrils.
No, that's not a good idea. Oh, Puppy's here. Puppy.
Oh, baby.
Hey. Anyway, yeah, we've both been busy today. I've been doing that, and Mike's got new trailers and new idents, is it, Mike?
New intro.
New intro. And he's had a lovely chat with the lady at YouTube today, who's told him how his channel's doing very well, and he's very, very pleased. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
He's now decided to try and boost a bit of revenue for the channel and put adverts...
Are you watching what you're recording?
No.
Because half that might have just been your mouth.
Well, it's fine. It's fine.
It's because you don't like looking at yourself.
No, I scare myself. I don't like to look in mirrors. I've got no reflection. Anyway, so YouTube have suggested that to boost Mike's revenue, which will allow him to make more and more videos for you, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to put adverts at the end as well as at the beginning. So please, please watch them right through. If you don't, we'll know. We'll come and put your window through.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. No, we
Most
won't.
of them live in America.
Well, it's a holiday, though, isn't it?
Oh, this is true.
Thank you very much. Bye.
So it's Friday afternoon now. It's what, 1:30. I've just phoned Mum to see how she is and to see what the district nurse has said. And apparently they haven't been yet because they've been delayed with the snow that we've been having today, as you've already seen with those clips from this morning. Mum is around about 200 feet above sea level compared to where we are here. She's a lot higher, so they get the snow worse than we do here. So apparently it's quite bad where she is at the moment, even though Dad has been out and cleared the drive, even though there's no cars due. Yeah, that's Dad's for you. But anyway, she's going to give me a ring later when the district nurse has been, if she comes today. If not, it's going to have to be a Saturday. I was going to go out this morning. I was going to go out, get my hair cut because I didn't do it the other day, and also go see if I can find some more lamps. Apparently bulbs are what you put in the ground and plants grow from. These are lamps. People will pick you up and all sorts. Yeah, I was going to do that, but because of the snow, then I'm going nowhere. I'm going nowhere. So I've been working on February's Mission Inspiration brief and challenge, which I've done this morning. I've also had some day job stuff to do, which I've done 90% of. I've got to wait for some information to come in to finish the rest. So I've had a fairly kind of productive morning so far. This afternoon I may sit and just finish off my cover for the covers for my Mission Inspiration art journal, which I started a couple of days ago. Well, I suppose started yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think so. Anyway, so that is probably going to be a Friday. It's Saturday. Ooh. No, not listening to that. It's Saturday, 2nd of February, and it's 1 p.m. So this morning has been quite busy. I've uploaded the Mission Inspiration for February, obviously. So that's gone live at 12 o'clock today. I've done a few bits and pieces, done a few accounts things, worked out a few finances, and now I've had lunch with Ian and going to the supermarket to do the obligatory weekend shop. So the sun's out, snow's starting to melt, which is always a good sign. Just hope that the supermarket isn't going to be very busy. I've left Ian kneeling on the kitchen floor, cutting out wadding for his packaging for boxes. So he's not being occupied. He's quite happy. It's almost 6:10 on Saturday afternoon, and I've set my YouTube video for the mission inspiration for February uploading. Come down because Ian's cooked dinner. So we've just had a thoroughly lovely meal, and he's just preparing dessert now. Is he ready?
Within a second, I'm just spooning the topping on.
So it's been a busy old day. Have you been busy today?
I've been very busy today. Sit on the table.
Yes, so Ian's making some more dials ready for his next steampunk show, as you can see here. So he's got some new boxes as well that he's putting them in, and they're nicer than the old ones. Instead of stacking the dials in the box, you now can put them next to each other, which is a lot nicer. So he's been doing that today, and obviously having lots of fun doing that.
It's boring. There we are.
Oh, lovely. And here's dessert. Butterscotch.
And these are the new boxes.
You're going to show them the new boxes while I'm stuffing my face.
They're the new boxes.
There you go. Are they the right way?
Excuse me, yep. Just open one of them. Quite tight fit.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing.
And they all sit in.
Up a bit. That's it.
And they'll all fall out as I tip it forward. There we are.
So they all sit flat
They all sit
rather
flat.
than stacked.
Yeah,
as the
it's
other
a
ones
much
do.
better idea. Because it happened by accident because I couldn't get the other ones, but I like these better.
Yes. So, right. I shall get off and have my pudding. See you all later.
Bye!
So it's about 1:45 in the afternoon on Sunday the 3rd of February. So apart from doing a little bit of tidying up in here, some light chores around the house, a little bit of vacuuming, a little bit of bedding changing, a little bit of dusting and tidying, I'm not really going to be doing much at all today. So I've got a chicken to stick in the oven so we can have a roast chicken dinner around about 4 o'clock this afternoon. But apart from that, the most strenuous thing I'm going to be doing today is putting my feet up, watching a bit of TV and watching those squirrels in the garden. So that's all from me for this week. I will see you again next. Bye for now. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.